explanation, kind of like a guide, tips for the Trials of Muspelheim and God of War Ragnarok. I literally just platinumed it like not even 10 minutes ago, so I figured I might as well help out some new players and maybe more experienced players on who might be struggling on how to do this. So first off, let's go to the map. I keep screwing up here. You need to get to this part called the Crucible. In order to do that, you need I think the seed keys of Yggdrasil to get here. There's guides on how to do that. I'm not going to talk about it. You need to get here, and then you need to basically do the trials. So first off, when you get here out of this door, you're gonna be jumping down here, and spoiler alert, I'm at the end of the game. Sindri is basically gone fucking crazy, and Brock's dead, so yada yada, spoiler alerts, whatever. Then again, you fuckers probably gotta get on Twitters to see it. So now we got Lunda. Hello Lunda, goodbye. Alright, so when you first jump down here, when you first arrive, there will be a Nornir chest right there. This sword will not be there. Not until after you open the chest. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to have 2 trials in each door. Some people say swords, but we're going to call them by doors. Alright, so let's go to the doors. This is door 1, okay? Then we go over here, like it's standard kind of, American style bullshit, like reading a book, left to right. This is door 2, okay? Jump over here. Jump down. Come over here. And this is door 3. Alright, so again, door 1, door 2, door 3. Now, as a side note, you'll see this little door here after you beat the game. Once you come here, Odin's dead. You're gonna jump down. You gotta swing over here, swing over there, and you'll climb up here, and there'll be a book right, I think, right about here. And as soon as you pick that up, you'll be attacked by the Valkyrie Queen Gna, which I think is, I believe was Odin's current Valkyrie Queen. Her boss fight is, meh, she's no Sigrun, and that's how you get the armor that Freya's currently wearing, along with the Queen's Roar. She's an okay boss, yada yada. Anyways, at the end, spoiler alert, Freya kills her by beheading her with her sword. Alright, so of course Freya would screw that up. Okay, keep scrolling down. Alright, so let's go back to the trials. Try to keep this short, sweet, and to the point, since you guys have 0 attention span, Twitter fuckers. Alright, go down. So, when you first start the trials, each one of the third doors will only have 2 trials. So, let's go back up here. You have a selection of 2. So we're going to show off, go to each door, and we're going to select each one. Alright, so there is none third. So the first one is Weapon Mastery for door 1. Defeat all enemies with a time limit. Pretty self-explanatory. Then the second one is called Flawless. Avoid taking damage. Option 3 is not there until you open the Nornir chest in the middle, and the sword appears in the middle. So that's not there. Alright. Actually, we should look at it because it is an optional thing. So it's called Rampage. Defeat at least 20 enemies within the time limit. Of course, self-explanatory. So that's door 1. Let's go to door 2. The pits there are for a reason, because I think the first one's called Ring Out. This is door 2. Yeah, Ring Out challenge. Opponents rapidly regenerate from any damage. So basically you have to kick them into the pits. So I'm retarded. Oh, never mind, that worked. Alright, so of course, Ring Out challenge, pretty self-explanatory. Feed the rift, throw orbs into the realm tear to close it before time runs out. There's 2 waves of that. Pretty self-explanatory. Basically what happens is you kill the enemies, they drop orbs, and then you throw them into the realm tear. Kind of like what you do with the Soul Eaters and the Ancients. Okay, realm 3, health steal, take constant damage, but recover health by dealing damage. Again, self-explanatory. Okay? You don't need big brain. Then again, most of you who fucking watch half these videos probably don't have a good IQ. Alright, so jump over. I'm insulting my fucking viewers for whatever reason. Okay, go to door 3. Okay. Again, population control. This one's a little not self-explanatory. It says kill the elite while keeping the population under the limit. So basically, I think it's a Bergsa, the one that basically belches at you and shoots out those little tiny things. I think it's not that specific one, but it has a timer on that. Not a timer, but a counter. It has to be. You have to keep the population low, otherwise it gets like a shield and basically is indestructible. So kill the enemies and then kill her or it. 2, King of the Hill, keep enemies out of the rings until the time expires. This one's not as easy. Your first ring is here. Then I believe the second ring is either here or down there. I believe that. And the third ring apparently will actually pop up here. And then as the time goes down, you'll have all 3 rings. It's basically just don't let the enemies fill up the bar faster. There will be a bar on the top of your screen. And the third one is called Kill Fuse. Rapidly kill enemies to increase the timer. Basically, kill enemies, timer goes up. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so once you do that, the first time, do the first 2, so you have to complete 6, you know, of course 2, 4, 6, for those that don't know math. Then the Northern chest will no longer, you open it and it will no longer be there. Then this thing will show up and Freya will be like, oh, I could speak to the metals. Well, congratulations. Anyways, then she's like, oh, we need to feed the metals. That's what this crap is. Apparently it's the metal. So, what to expect as far as enemies? Pretty basic enemies. The final trials are kind of okay. But let's go over the build that I'm using, just like, because I'm not using a regular build that, you know, everyone's like, oh, use this build, use this crap, it's super fast. No, I don't use that. As you can tell, my stats at the top: strength 322, defense 703, runic, that's RNC, 139, vit, which is vitality, that's basically overall health, 99, cooldown 9, luck 57. For the Leviathan's axe, I'm using the Stonecutter's knob. I don't remember where I got this. I think it's pretty early. I just use this because it increases the stats and it adds a concussive wave at the end of the combo with R1, strength of 46 and 23 at 9. I'm using light runic attack, Hell's Touch, maxed out, heavy runic attack, Breath of Thamor. Mainly I'm focusing on with these stun damage. This one's basically damage overall. I don't really see any ones that actually do any good. Like, you maxing out these, you see, like, there's, like, only one of them actually does good stun damage. I mean, I think it's actually, what was it, Valdes, or was it Fimbulwinter? No, it was Valdes. It only goes up to 2. Blades of Chaos, I'm using the Pommels of Brutal Might. Stun grabbing an enemy grants a gift of strength, which is actually really useful. Even though even when I'm using the Leviathan axe or the Dropnir spear, and I still do a grab attack, I still get that benefit of the stun grab, which doesn't say I have this equipped to use it. So again, I'm using it basic because of strength and defense, which is good. Light runic attack, Cyclone of Chaos, again going for stun. Tartarus Rage is what I'm using for heavy attack, mainly because, again, highest stun damage. Dropnir Spear using the Battle Scarred Sorrotor. I'm probably butchering that bad, I'm sorry. And again, stun grabbing an enemy grants a Rage Burst. On top of that, grants a gift of strength. So, again, I'm using the Leviathan Axe most of the time because it scales with strength. I believe, I don't know if there's weapon scaling in this game. It's not like Dark Souls. So, I'm not sure if it is. So, if that's the case, then if you're going to have high strength, then that's going to basically be your go-to weapon. I'm sorry. Thrust of 1,000 soldiers, I'm using pretty explanatory. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it doesn't have high stun, but, I mean, I could use, like, Whispers of the World, Mountain Spears, mainly because it puts all those spears in there and then basically detonates, so... heavy runic attack, Finger of Ruin. Might try even Vinsvalar Windstorm. I might try that actually. Just because it has high stun. Yeah, because it summons a bunch of those. But I like the Finger of the Ruin just because it is a big AoE thing and it's really nice. So I'm just going to keep that on. The shield I'm using, again, I'm using this because defense and vitality, self-explanatory. The shield I'm using is the stone wall shield with the Rod of Purification. There is an issue with this because for some reason I could use any other fucking Rond, and pardon my language, but this pisses me off. Mainly because I'm using this and it says, when Kratos is afflicted with frost, burn, poison, or bifrost, any ailment except for a few others, shield strike, double tap L1, hits will cleanse the status and deal the element's damage. It doesn't work. This Ron doesn't work for the Stonewall shield, which is really pissing me off. I hope to God they fix it. Santa Monica Studios, Sony, please fix this. Because that is so not fair. I mean, I could use any other thing and it works. Okay, and again, the reason for this is because defense, vitality, Ron, strength and defense. And I'll get to the other stuff as to why I'm using this. Now, for my rage, I'm using Valor because, self-explanatory. You've probably heard this a bunch of times. Could you consume a chunk of Spartan Rage to gain a amount of burst of health, yada. And then Relic, I'm using the Hilt of Grom. Now, a lot of people don't mention this, but it's actually really useful because it grants a burst of rage that and applies stun to nearby enemies. Some people see use the Hilt of the Talisman of Maine, because it grants a melee damage burst. No, I want to have stun and I want to be able to survive. With a lot of my builds and games, I focus on survivability rather than DPS or just pure overall tankiness because I'm not that kind of person. So the armor, I'm using the Steinbjorn set. Bloodthirsty Retaliation. After significant damage is taken, Kratos' attacks will restore some lost health for a time, aka lifesteal. Steinbjorn gauntlets and the the girdle, the guard, moderate luck chance to stagger and inflict stun on nearby enemies when damage is taken. And here's where everything comes into play as to why I'm using this setup specifically. Of course, I'm using the Niflheim set, which is, again, everyone's fucking mentioned this. Increases his set bonus, increases Kratos' melee damage when he is above 75% health based on his defense. My defense is through the fucking roof. It's 703. And you could probably get it higher if it was just pure, just pure defense and didn't put in strength or vit. Okay, then I'm using Helheim's Essence. Okay, increases Kratos' melee damage when his health is below 50% based on his vitality. Now, this reason for this is because I'm gonna get hit. I'm not a pussy. I'm not one of those fucking people who plays, like Dark Souls. Like, I'm gonna do a no-hit run. No, fuck that shit. No, I'm not. I know that's a different game, but I'm not. Honestly don't believe in that shit. Getting hit is like basically, getting punched. You're learning not to do that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't roll here. Maybe I should roll to the side. Maybe I shouldn't dodge. Maybe I should use my dodge. Maybe I should use my shield more. So basically, with this is with the Niflheim's secured set. Okay, increases Kratos' melee damage when my health is above 75% based on his defense. That's good. But when my health goes below that, I'm like, oh crap, I'm not getting that bonus anymore. But when you go to Helheim's Essence, that set, as soon as my health gets into the critical areas, my melee damage increases by my vitality. Now my vitality is 99, but the benefits are still there. It's still noticeable. And last thing, I'm using Svartalheim's Honor because in the Svartalheim's set is because increases stun damage inflicted bases on Kratos' defense. Again, I have two full set bonuses that focus on my defense. Well, one focuses on my vitality. Now, if you look in the runes, okay, defense 10, defense and vitality, strength and defense, vitality, strength and vitality, defense, vitality, defense, strength and defense, vitality. It's pretty self-explanatory. Vitality, strength, and defense. Okay, that's basically what I'm going for here. All right, so now what I mentioned about the door codes. Okay, there is a door code system, quote unquote. So how this works is when this thing shows up and that chest is again gone from there, basically you can't just go do all level 3. You can go do the 3rd challenges of each door. Left again, door 1, door 2, door 3. No, when instead you have to do specific challenges, to go to specific doors, do one challenge, and then activates it activates a specific trial for this thing. If you can see, it's... Why can't I even activate this? Okay, so now you can do any of these challenges. So now that I beat all this, this is not normally available. So let's go do an example. Okay, first off, the door codes. So each door, again, so door 1, door 2, door 3. When this is basically locked. This is only like this available now because I beat it. So here are the door codes for each one. Alright, so let's do this in order. Okay, so thank God for this because I'll tell you which one. So let's start off with the Endurance Challenge. The Endurance Challenge door code is door 1 plus door 2 equals Endurance Challenge. Door 3 plus door 2 equals Shield Breaker Challenge. Door 1 plus door 3 equals Ring of Fire Challenge. Then door 3 and door 1 is the Onslaught Challenge. And I have them written down here. And door 2 and door 1 is the Phantom Challenge. And the last one, which is called the Boss Rush Challenge... No, wait, hold on. This is actually wrong. I'm sorry. I don't really know why the site I got these from actually did this wrong. But anyways, again, the door codes are door 1, door 2, door 3, door 2, door 1, door 3, door 3, door 1, door 2, door 1, door 2, door 3. Those are the actual codes. I am so sorry. I just don't know why it even... The site I got them from did that wrong. I did them all myself. So, how about we just go do an example? Let's do a door 1, door 2 situation. Just to show off. Okay. Now, here's the thing about these doors. You don't actually need to do them all in order. You don't okay, so once you go in here after you beat the first trial, the first 6, these will be check marked except for, well, option 1, option 2 will be check marked, option 3 will not. You don't need to do all of them. You just need to do one challenge for each thing. So the best ones to do is this one. Let's just do this one. Okay, do that. Then these guys over here are going to be ice. I have a fire shield. Okay. Up there. Wind. Okay. How dare you? Okay, then over here. Yep, I thought so. Nope, ice. Then I have some wretches. Okay, he dies. Then ice again. There's be one that pops out of that door right there. Come on. Depending on how fast you kill them, the game tends to lag a little. There he is. Not sure if you guys heard me burp. If you did, I'm sorry. Okay, then behind me. Nope. Axe. There's a Neckin. Where are you? Becky, let me smash. Okay. He's got a... Okay, so that is how you do that. Then each time you get a chest. I forgot to mention that. Every time you complete one of them, you get a chest. You open it, and you get something like that. So again, this was just, for example. Okay, so you may be asking, okay, so which ones are the easiest challenges to do? For this one, after you have to do the second set of challenges to unlock the big stone sword in the middle, do weapon mastery, defeat all enemies with a time limit. You saw how easy that was. Then when we go to door 2, let's go to door 2 real quick. The one you're going to want to do is health steal, because it's pretty self-explanatory. Actually, let's just do it. How about that?
Incoming fire.
So as you see, my health goes down, but anytime I do any damage,
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Enemies to your left.
how dare you?
Right flank.
All right, go over here.
To move.
That one's dead. Over here. Dead. Now it's dead.
Coming.
Got a necking over here, or nokin. Fuck out of here. You elven bitch. Where are you?
Watch your right.
And we're done, and the chest opens up over here. So yeah, that's basically the other one. Let me just treat it like I'm doing a run real quick. So grab this, and that's where the chest is all the time when it spawns after you do it. And the third one in door 3, I guess I can actually do it just to show you. By the way, I am not playing on story or whatever the lowest difficulty is. I'm playing on give me balance, because you know, balance is power, I guess. So let's go here. For this one, the one you want to do is the one you get at the end. It is called Kill Fuse. So let's just do this. So you get an example.
Brother, it's covered in bifrost.
Shield strike. Right side.
Come on. Keep running.
Red's on the left.
From behind! Incoming! Got him!
Right flank.
Good! That's the way!
Okay. Then the chest opens up here, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do the first challenge in door 1, the third challenge in door 2, and the third challenge in door 3, and just do that every time you have to do one of the door codes. So hope to God that explains it. So we'll also go do a boss challenge just real quick, just before we end this. So I hope this is somewhat explanatory. Hope this helps people. Like I said, whether you're used to the God of War games or you're new and you don't know what to do. So let's go do let's do a quick one. Let's do the boss rush. There we go. All right. Okay, then she'll pop out. It's a huntress. Her ass down. Okay, then the next one I think is it's him, so dead. Okay. I forget what this one is. Oh, it's her.
Use a shield strike.
Bitch, get on the ground.
They're healing!
And I forget what. Oh, it's this guy. Oh.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bicon.
Bye-bye. And that's it. Then the chest opens up over here. blazing embers and smoldering embers, and you need those to actually upgrade your stuff to level 9 at the end. So yes, we get it, Lunda. You're thirsty. So, yes, in the end, that's pretty self-explanatory of how the Trials of Muspelheim works. I hope this helps everybody. Again, if you want to use the same build I'm using, that's fine. I don't really care. It's something, nothing I personally can't. I mean, I came with it personally, but there's others that are better. Like, you got boss melting builds with time shift and stuff like that. But yeah, until then, like and subscribe if you want to. If you like the content, I'd like to maybe get 20 subscribers so I can actually do more. If you don't, I mean, that's fine with me. I do this as a fucking as a hobby. That's why I don't do it as much. So until then, have a great day and hope you have a great holidays. All right, thanks. Bye.